Good morning and welcome. This is Sunrise with Dr. Surajit Khanna, a news bite for anybody ages 10 to 25, brought to you by KhannaForKids.com. That's Khanna, Khanna, for kids.com. We're excited because what day is today? It's the first of the month. It's the first day of Black History Month. This is an important day for America. It's an important day for the Black Americans also. So this is a good morning message and a snippet of the news for today's youth. We're on the air every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, a little bit after 9 o'clock. Please join us here at Khanna for Kids at facebook.com, Khanna, the number 4 kids. We're live now, facebook.com/Khanna, the number 4 kids. Dr. Khanna is an attorney, a child safety advocate, a servant of the underserved, and he is the champion of nonprofit Voice of the Kids. We also recently launched his post-incarceration Juvenile Justice Reformation Act. We call in short returningyouth.com. That's returningyouth.com. We're returning post-incarcerated young adults back to a productive life after incarceration. And we are targeting the underserved community. And by definition, that includes to a large extent the African American community when they're out of jail. And that's one way we're going to celebrate Black History Month by helping the Black communities in the inner cities. So how do we do that? Well, when they get out of jail, we're going to provide them with housing, training, and the required medical, psychological assistance they need to secure a job, build their career, and greatly improve their lives. Today, we're going to talk about mainly Black History Month and a little bit about Healthy Heart Month. Both of these things are February. And now joining us is Puda. He's going to be talking about, he's going to express to us what it means to him to be a Black American in terms of Black History Month. And I'd like to now introduce Dr. Surajit Khanna. Good morning, Dr. Khanna.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning. The wonderful guest we have in the studio today is Mr. Pudo Sanders. And good morning, the audience, those who are listening today. This is a Black History Month. Finally, after 12 months, we are going to celebrate the Black History Month. So let me first tell you, why do we celebrate the Black History Month? Well, normally it is for recognizing the achievements by African American, okay, those who have played a central role in US history. That's why we celebrate this Black History Month. This is the month, full month, when we talk about every single Black African Americans, those who contributed a lot in the US history. Let's not go towards the whole world, just concentrate on US history. Since 1976, every US president has officially designated the month of February as Black History Month. Again, like I said, let's not go all over the world, but every country, most of the country in the world, they celebrate different months, they devote, like Canada, United Kingdom, Germany, and everybody else. Well, what is the origin of Black History Month? Let's talk a little bit about that. How did this Black History Month started all of a sudden? Well, it started in 1915. A half a century after the 13th Amendment abolished slavery in the United States. In the same year, and in the month of September, the Harvard-trained historian, Mr. Carter G. Woodson, and the prominent minister Moreland founded the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History. This organization was dedicated for promoting the achievements by Black Americans and other peoples of African descent. So that's the whole purpose of Black History Month. And by doing that, I'm not going to take all the way how it started. So we definitely thought of bringing Mr. Pudo here. He's a young African American adult. He's only 22. Well, he's just a year older than me. I'm 21, and Gary is 18. He's much younger than me. So though neither Gary or myself, we are Black, we are not African American descent, but you know what? That's not the point. The point is recognizing every culture's achievements, every human being's achievements. So racism is not the way to go. The purpose of recognizing Black History Month is to make everybody understand that whether you are Black, whether you are white, whether you are brown or purple or blue, doesn't matter. Everybody's achievements must be recognized, especially in United States, because this is the land for the brave and this is the land for all the opportunities. So here we are going to recognize, since we have Mr. Pudo here in the studio. Mr. Pudo is a young adult, and guess what? You don't look, he doesn't look a prominent person, but he is going to be a prominent person because he is studying acting in MJJ Acting Academy in New York for last 2 years. After he graduated high school, he joined in Acting Academy. Well, he is going to be one of the famous celebrity very soon, which when we won't be having him in the studio anymore. So let us recognize him and let us ask him, Pudo, what do you see yourself to be in next 5 years as an actor?
Say that one more time.
What would you like to see yourself in next 5 years as an actor?
And 5 years from now?
Yes.
An inspirational actor, someone that the youth can look up to and be like, oh, I want to be like that guy, meaning Puda, which is me. I see myself as being not just an actor, but a motivational and a spiritual who someone could look up to.
Thank you very much. Do you know that Mr. Stephen Fetchit, he was the Hollywood's first Black film star? Do you know that?
Yes, yes.
So what inspires you to become an actor right now?
What inspired me? Okay,
Yes.
it started about freshman high school. I actually seen a professional actor coming, like I seen him from face to face, and I was thinking to myself, I was like, hey, if he could be a successful actor, what's stopping me to becoming that professional actor? So therefore I just took the next step and just start learning acting, start taking classes in ninth grade. Mm-hmm.
Wow, excellent. And you know that today is the first day of February and we are celebrating the Black History Month. So
Yes.
Are you proud that you are one of the African American descent in United States?
Yes, very proud.
And what would you like to tell the audience, especially the young adults, those who are listening to you today? How would you display as an African American on this Black History Month? How would you do that?
Well, like we all know, anything is possible if you put God first. But I feel as that now would be the perfect time to whatever you doing, like turn your dreams into reality. So whatever you want to do in life, go do it.
Excellent, excellent. You see, this is the whole purpose of bringing young adults like yourself to the show so that we can tell that especially I am, and this initiative that Gary just introduced, very much dedicated to the underserved, especially the African American young adults, those who needs to be recognized, those who needs to come up front and be the head of the society, because everybody can do everything. And as you know,
Correct. Hmm.
United States broke the record when Obama became the first Black president.
Exactly.
And now
Yeah.
we
Hmm.
have another, African American descent, second generation vice president, Ms. Kamala Harris. So
Yes.
we are recognizing as a human being that we all are equal. So that being said, Gary, you would like to recognize somebody else in this show today, because I would like to see how we are always promoting the underserved community, especially the young adults, so that they can have a equal footage in this country.
Yes, I'd like to recognize Ariana Ramsey. You can see her photo here. She's holding the Olympic torch with you, which is pretty exciting because she's going to be in the Olympics 2021 in Tokyo this year. She is on the list, and we just hope and pray she doesn't get injured between now and June to be she's on Team USA Rugby. She's the fastest member runner on the team, and she is the highest scorer on the team. So she's going to be representing the United States in Tokyo, and she is an advocate for returningyouth.com. We've had her on the show a couple of times. She's really busy right now, practicing every day, 7, 8 hours a day, believe it or not. But we're excited that she is going to be in the Olympics. We hope we can get her on her show when she's in Tokyo. That would be exciting. But we're 100% beside her. And Ariana, we wish you the best in the Olympics 2021. Thank you for being an advocate for
Thank
this.
you very much, Gary. Ariana, if background is she is from Philadelphia. She's a descent of African American young girl who from the high school started making this move, and she goes to a Ivy League school. And from there, she took a break and going on this journey to be in US Olympics. So let us recognize Ariana Ramsey. And as we see in our studio, we have Pudo Sanders, who is also being in a path of being an actor, so that we can recognize all these achievements. So this month is full of achievements. Folks, please come up with achievements, recognize your fellow African American descent young adults, so that we bring them up in light and recognize them. Again, thank you very much, Gary.
Thank you very much. I just like to say, what does a Black History Month mean to a light-skinned American like myself? And it just means that we are the home of the free and the home of the brave, where equality means more here than any other country in the world, and freedom means more here than any other country in the world. We are the number one destination for people to come because we strive. We don't have it perfect, but we're striving with things like Black History Month to make all Americans equal.
Thank you very much, Gary, for that. Gary, before you forget, I know you're going to forget because I know you kept your heart somewhere else. Today is also American Heart Month. That doesn't mean that Americans only have heart. Everybody has a heart. Today also we are recognizing American Heart Month, especially those who are in the United States. Hey, this heart belongs to American, okay? So it is observed to raise awareness on the importance of having a healthy heart, to encourage healthy habits that help reduce the risk of heart disease. And you know what? Since we recognized Pudo and recognized Ariana Ramsey, both of them needs healthy heart in order for them to achieve success. And how did this crazy thing started called American Heart Month? Well, because believe it or not, there are more than 600 or 600,000 every year Americans die because of heart disease. 600,000. That's just an official number. I'm sure there's way more than that. But you know what the history says, or the medical science says, the heart disease starts as young as 18. So Gary, please be careful. I know you just stepped into your 18th birthday, but you are a runner. You don't have to worry about it. You are in a good shape. You don't look like 18, but we'll accept that. So this is what American Heart Month is. And please, folks, especially young adults, if you think I can eat any junk and I can survive, please don't do that. Please have a healthy diet, and please keep your cholesterol and low-fat diet as much as possible, because that is where the cardiovascular health starts. So again, thank you very much for joining us today in this. So we recognize two things: American Heart Month, that is today, and also the Black History Month that started today. So the whole month of February, we will be bringing you different achievements, recognizing different Black, African American to you, to recognize them. Again, thank you very much. Thank you, Puda, for joining us.
Thank you. Dr. Khanna.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Dr. Khanna, it's Black History Month. Not every American is African American, but every American has a heart. So let's all take care of ourselves and let's have fun. Black History Month. Puda, thanks for joining us. We're going to see you again. God bless you, Dr.
See you
Khanna.
soon.